Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning, Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you?
Oh, so far so good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm enjoying the kendama. Kendama. Lots of kendama behind me. And the weather today is partly cloudy and I like it because it looks gloomy outside.
Mhm.
How about there, Yoshi-san?
Oh, I'm as usual. Just stay home. And today the Saturday. It's my uh, amusement day. Night time I go to the my favorite sushi bar.
Oh, oh, nice. By the way, speaking of sushi bar, do you still have the government program about go to eat campaign?
Other maybe the uh, some areas still have uh, that kind of program. But most of the city stopping now. And uh, I don't know exactly. Uh, Maybe the don't so much activity that kind of program.
Mm-mm. Ah, okay, I understand. So, not so much because the government stop it or pause it for a while.
Yes. And some areas, especially Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, so the big city don't recommend. It's just only the uh, 9, 8 o'clock in the
Mm-mm.
night, uh, running the restaurant or drinking place. And it's too early. Uh, it's of course the reduce the
Mm-mm.
customers.
Ah, so the time
Yeah,
that they will be serving the customers will be short, like
it's very short.
not the usual one, not the like 16 hours like that. No,
Yes, yes,
only for 8 hours
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yes.
Ah, okay. Somehow it's good. But how's the effect so far? Because they have reduced it. So, did you see any significant changes about the data that they are gathering every day for the COVID-19 new cases?
That kind of policies so succeeded. Our new patient reduced, but serious condition
Mm-mm.
person in the hospital not reduced. That's the problem. New patients really reducing, but still remain the
Mm-mm.
critical conditions patients in the hospital.
Mm-mm.
Hospital don't have the space for take the new patients.
Patient.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. I understand. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think that was yesterday when I talked to other students, and then they said, like, for example, in Tokyo, they recorded 800 before, like
Hmm?
800, 800. And then um, just yesterday, I think they just had like 300 or lower than 300.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mm, okay, so there is also significant effect about the government announcement to reduce the number of working hours or the
Uh,
service hours.
and this month we maybe starting we can starting the uh, taking corona vaccine. And It's maybe after that our condition is more become good. So how about your country? Already take corona vaccine?
Based on the news that I have heard yesterday, um, I think they will start distributing, giving the vaccine this end of February, if I'm not mistaken, or first week of March,
Mm.
because we have a recent problem about receiving the vaccines, especially the custom problem, because upon receiving the vaccine, they should be kept in a store, in the storage, wherein the freezing point or the certain temperature should maintain.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think the problem is how can we receive it and how can they store it in the cargo ship, something like that. I don't know. That is the one that they're dealing these days. So, so far so good. I think the announcement that they had given us the last time will be changed. It will be a little bit delayed
Mm-hmm.
because of the logistics and customs problem.
Yes, especially the Pfizer vaccine need temperature of the under minus almost 18.
18. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Exactly.
it need a very special refrigerator. So that
Exactly.
in Japan, we most of the province so prepared for that kind of equipment. So that and that's become a news. So and prefecture also the prepare for taking that Pfizer's special vaccine.
Mm-mm. Oh, okay. But when are you going? When does your country go with the or start the distributing of the vaccine?
Other
February or March?
it's an vaccine is not enough. So it's the first of the time
Ah,
they take the related for the medicine so
medicine. Mm-mm.
field and
Mm-mm.
next aged people. So it's difficult. Maybe the takes all people is maybe the end of this year. So
End of this year. Okay. A little bit, yeah, because maybe they have to gather all the vaccine
yeah,
first
yes,
before disseminate.
it's a very severe competition. So take that kind of vaccine.
Exactly. I also heard about that. But in US, like they have already started
Yeah, yes,
distributing the Pfizer.
yeah, yeah.
Very nice, right? Okay, anyway, thank you so much for the updates, Yoshi-san, about your country's current situation about the pandemic. So now, today, we are going to talk about lesson 13, introducing yourself. Okay?
Okay,
All right, so let's begin with exercise 1. Describe the picture.
okay. In this pictures, I can see the middle-aged Caucasian businessman standing. I can see his profile. He has a very good posture, almost upright posture. Uh, he's wearing the white shirt and red necktie and brown pants and wearing glasses. He has a short hairs, thick beard, and bottom of his shirt is tucked out, not tucked into pants. When I was young, I don't wear my shirts this style. So so my impression just appearance from him not tidy. But recently, the young generation sense of fashion is different to, from me. So, and he has a carry bag on his left hand, and that carry bag have a brown leather pocket, and that pocket covers, center of that pocket covers, I can notice the silver button, and above buttons there is a pocket fasteners, and this bag has a strap carry band. He makes a short it, and he has it with hold up his thumb. Background is just white wall, and his shadow is on it. That's all.
Wow, very nice. Let me guess his work. Hmm. Okay. I think he works in a uh maybe like a how can I say it? No, no, no. Wall Street. Wall Street in New York. Because usually just based on the movie that I have seen before, when they are starting or they just like a newbie in their work in the Wall Street, usually they look wasted. They look wasted. So by judging his clothes, I know it's not good to judge, but by judging his clothes, I think he works somewhere in Wall Street, like a stocks or monitoring, marketing, something like that. How about you? Based on how he looks.
Maybe you are right. He's working in New York, and his job is operating the computer, and not so much. He don't necessary to have a formal style. So this rough style is enough for him, I think.
Okay, exactly. And I think his bag is also an old-fashioned bag.
Maybe.
Okay, just my observation. Yeah, I think it's kind of old-fashioned bag because usually these bags, when you open them, typewriter. I remember my mom had this bag before, and whenever I open it, inside is a typewriter machine.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So now let's move to exercise 2 and read the dialogue together, Yoshi-san. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Wait a moment. Let me try to choose. Okay. I will be speaker A.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you start by giving an introduction?
I was born in New Zealand, then finished my degree there, right up through college. My father is a dentist and my mother is a doctor.
You come from a professional family.
Eh? That's true. Both of my sisters are lawyers.
So from that, what made you decide to get into computers?
There's no specific reason. It's just I always like mathematics and tinkering with machines.
Oh, I see. So what about experience? How long have you been working in this field?
Oh, more than 3 years now. After I got my engineering degree, I began to specialize in computer technology, and I even managed to have my own company, but it didn't last for a long time.
It sounds really impressive. So why don't you send your credential to me and I'll show it to the board. I'll get back to you as soon as you send it.
Great. I definitely will. Thanks for your time. Okay. All right. Yes. So this person came from a professional family. Yeah, all of them have good professions and career. How about for you, Yoshi? Do you have brothers or sisters? Is it okay to ask?
I'm only child, so
Only child.
yeah.
So, mother and father and Yoshi-san. And how about among your relatives?
My uh, parents aged very poor society, so they and when they have a good ability to studying everything, but then don't have the opportunity to have a good education. But I believe my family have a so smart blood. So because they become a leader of the farmer or uh, become some local politician or maybe it's also good leaders. Uh, my family brother is not so bad, I believe.
Mm. Wow, very nice.
How about you?
Me-
You have also the good brother.
Which side? Okay. My father's side, yeah. They are all professionals. Like, my aunt is a nurse in San Francisco. She used to work in a government hospital in United States.
Mm-hmm.
And then my uncle is, I think he finished commerce. If CPA or commerce, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So either of the two. And then he also worked in the government of the United States as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my father's side, they're all in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other my cousins are direct. They are, if not math teachers, professor, math professor in, I forgot the name of the school in San Francisco, but my other cousin was a math professor, and the other cousin was, she is a nurse, and then the other cousin is director of the school in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other cousins to my uncle, one is owning a restaurant in California,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one, most of them are nursing.
Mm-hmm.
Same. That's all.
You have so much gorgeous family relatives. And
Only them, but they live far away from us. They
may I
are
ask
living
some
in other
questions?
countries.
What made you decide to be English teacher? Because you graduate nurse school,
Mhm.
so medicine school. Why don't you quit your dream?
Ah, very nice question. Actually, my just last night, my sister also asked me about that, and she said, "Would you like to continue it? And then maybe you can take the board exam in uh, directly from the U.S. boarding exam, something like
Mm,
that. Like
mm,
I should get a license." Yeah, and then I said, "Yeah, why not? I am just like go with the flow." Go with the flow, which one can give me much beneficiaries or in my working convenience. So that is the phase I usually look forward to.
mm.
And this English, being an English teacher or an English as secondary language teacher, I think it's really convenient to work as like this right
Mm-hmm,
now.
mm-hmm. I understand.
Especially I got four children to raise.
Mm,
So to be productive and make my life creative and useful at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I choose this kind of career right now.
Mm,
Because it's easy. Like I don't have to go out and work outside,
mm,
but staying at home at the same time, I can take a look at my children. I
mm.
can see them growing every day. So I think it's a win-win situation if I will choose this kind of work for now.
Okay, I understand. So after grown up, your children, maybe you chase another dream. You can do it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just waiting for my son to turn 5 years old. Yeah. And
Okay.
then, ta-da, shift. So, suddenly shift.
Hang in there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's breaking. Okay. All right. So now let's move with exercise 3. Vocabulary review. Let's go with the first vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is sound as if.
Sounds as if it appears that. So I sometimes read uh, anonymous tweeters. Not so often, but when I read their opinion, they write his plausible conjecture, and they are kind of an impudent person. So he sounds as if outlaw saying or dictators. I don't believe that some person who cast a good mark to them. That's all.
Exactly. Okay. Sound as if another thing, one big news in Japan also. Do you know the leader? I forgot his name.
IOC,
Uh,
Mori.
yeah, Mori, Mori, exactly. there was a big campaign, I don't know, resignation campaign against Mori
Yeah, yes,
because of what he said, right?
it's like indignation. So and I don't believe his utterance. So he is a very old, variable. Anyways, ancient Japanese fossil person. So he have to take responsibility for that utterance. So uh, all women uh, he insult for all women, not even Japanese.
Mm-mm.
For the
All women. Mm-mm.
yes, I my opinion is he have to quit as soon as he possible. So
Mm-mm. Exactly. I agree to that. Sound as if he's a racist. No, no, no. Social discrimination
yeah,
between men and women. Okay.
yeah, yes,
How
yeah.
about number 2?
To get into to undertake as a career, so that when I get retirement age, I have some repressed ambivalence. So I was puzzled to get into new job or perfectly retirement. That's all.
Wow, I like the word ambivalent. Okay. Next, how about number 3, to tinker?
To think as a work in unskilled ways. So when I was a child, I liked tinkering with machines. So I sometimes broken my new toys and scold from my parents. I want to just satisfy my inquiring mind.
Wow,
That's all.
that's good. There's no problem about tinkering. But the problem is, how are you going to return it? How are you going to? Oh, okay, I don't know how to. Where is this screw located? No, that's the problem of being or doing some things like this and being a tinker. Okay, thank you so much for this, Yoshi-san. Thank you so much. And on our next class, we are going to continue more words about the topic that we are going to deal with. Okay?
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay, please bye kendama. Seller. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.